Excuse me. Give me just a sec here. I'll be on. Get this started here in just a second. I hate that it blocks off certain cutscenes in this game. Oh yeah, he's going back to the end. I think no. No, we were. That's right. We were getting to go into Rago's mansion or whatever. Let me edit that down real quick. Okay. I had to fix that message because it on the bottom of the screen because it wasn't moving like it normally. Normally it scrolls. It just scrolls and continues to text, but it's not doing it. I don't know why. Actually, as a matter of fact, change the color of that too while I'm at it. Into blue. There we go.
This place seems to get bigger every time I look at it. Are members of the council really that important?
The council is a body of nobles which aids in the political administration of the empire.
Which means they basically represent the empire's interests.
Huh, you don't say.
So what about getting inside?
Shall we see if there's a back entrance?
Tough luck. Place is surrounded by a wall, and there's no getting inside unless you can clear it. You won't last long if you go screaming in a spot like this, your ladyship.
I'm sorry, but who are you?
What do you mean? Me and the kid there are old friends, right, pal?
What are you looking at? I barely know this guy.
Now, don't be like that. What about the fun times we had in jail, Mr. Yuri Lowell?
Huh? I don't remember telling you my name.
Oh, Raven.
You're a celebrity, Yuri.
Huh? Ah, right. I suppose Raven will do for now.
For now, huh? Who the hell does this guy think he is?
Well, Raven, it's been lovely seeing you again. Now buzz off.
Aw, come on. You're trying to get into the palace, right? You just leave it up to old Raven.
We need to have Raymond's theme with it, from... We need to have his theme playing.
Shouldn't we stop him?
Actually, he pulled a trick like this that helped me get out of the castle.
Really? Well, then maybe we can trust him.
I'd like to hope so.
They're coming over here.
But why?
Wait till I get my hands on him. No one uses me as a diversion.
Okay, that was that.
There she goes again with the magic. Now what?
Now we go inside. What else? We just got rid of the guards and all. Whoa, not the front door. Let's see if we can get in from the side.
Hey, man, there's Raven.
Hey, so we meet again. Glad to see you're okay. Catch you later.
Wait.
It's going down?
No, I don't believe this. You can't control it from down here.
Something smells rank.
Blood, along with something else? It smells rotten.
Rotten to the core.
I wonder if he's into raising monsters, too.
Could be. He had Ribgaro after all.
Yeah, big bro.
Help me!
What was that? What is this place?
It sounds like someone's there. Let's go.
He obviously is trying to set... You know, we need good quality go-getters, upward motivated people.
I'm listening to a podcast, by the way, on the phone. That's what, if you hear that in the background, that's what it is.
Perfect for the U.S. Postal Service because they apparently don't appreciate him in his current job.
I only play it though during like when I'm doing battles like this and stuff. I don't play it during cutscenes and whatnot, so it won't be persistent.
Have you told the people what you sent me to watch? This was on Raw? No, I believe it was on SmackDown, I think. Was it on SmackDown or whatever? It was on one of the programs that we didn't watch. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was SmackDown, but now you're making me question whether it was, but...
Oh, and during the
people had asked about the idea that Roman Reigns was now apparently a bad guy. I have no idea what show it was. I'm trying to think in my head as I'm talking. Was it on Raw or SmackDown? I don't even know. It had to be. It was on Raw because it was the night after the pay-per-view, right? Okay, so then it would. Yeah. Okay. See, I don't even watch. I know better than you, and I don't even watch this shit. I don't watch it either. You're the.
Papa, Mama. Everything's going to be okay.
Poor kid.
Can you tell me what happened?
A scary old man brought me here. He said it was because Papa and Mama couldn't pay their taxes.
Do you think that this is the kid?
That's where it's like every game, like the kids' voices always sound like kids that you'd hear off Rugrats or something.
How horrible.
All of these bones. Could the monsters have done this?
Papa, Mama, I want to
It's okay. Everything's okay now. What's your name?
Polly?
Oh, Paulie.
Come on, Paulie, be a big boy. No more crying. You'll see your mom and dad soon.
It's the only thing I hate with this definitive edition of Tales of Vesperia is that they have a different voice actor for Yuri during certain parts. And I hate that.
Wanted to ask me to watch this. I blame you for a lot of these things.
Don't get careless.
Ask you to watch this.
Alright, the point is, tell them what we watched, Brian. If you can.
I don't know what to say about it.
The signing.
It was the contract signing for the Universal title match, which took place yesterday as we're recording.
We've seen a lot of contracts signed here lately, haven't we?
I feel like an easy win.
Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns, and we got to see Adam Pearce now getting some prominent time on WWE TV. His backstage odyssey to get this contract signed by all three participants.
Again, that's a podcast playing. I only play it during battle and stuff like that. I'm just trying to catch up on stuff. I wanted to live stream this game, so I don't play it during cutscenes and whatnot, so you only hear it whenever I'm roaming around and shit.
This contract signing between Reigns and Fiend and Braun won't blow up in their face, but it will when they see this fucking abortion of a match they're probably gonna have. It'll really blow up in their face. Then
They had the match yesterday.
oh good God! Well, so we missed
They're
it.
everywhere.
Yes.
One at
Did
a
it
time.
stink?
One at a
I
time.
didn't hear any reviews of it.
Because the build-up sure did. Let's get to the fucking build-up. The point is,
Hey, we got Small Key.
Vince gives Adam Pearce the task of going and getting the contract. Now,
I always try to get like multiple multiple enemies in a battle just because it's a lot easier to gain more experience that way.
Championship or whichever belt they're defending, they'll bring out the table, put it in the ring, have it on television, make a big deal out of it. That's what they did over on with the other folks. But in this one, Vince just sells Adam Pearce on the match like he needs to convince Adam that it's fucking
Okay, so he's already learned all that.
and then task him with just going around, find him in the locker room, and get the goddamn. Is Adam Pearce the vice president of talent
I hate that. See, it
relations?
sometimes freezes them, sometimes, yeah, see?
Bless Vince, he looked old and he sounded old. And he was, I hate to see an automaton or a space alien age. You never think these things are going to happen with somebody that's not actually human like Vince. But anyway, so Pierce has got to go around and get the contract signed by these three Nimrods. And the first place he shows up is there's Bray Wyatt in the Firefly Funhouse with the puppets and the fucking music. And the knock on the door comes and he opens the door and there's Adam who is suddenly surprised.
I always thought that was funny whenever you use the small keys, they break. It's like, oh, well, we can't use that again.
He's dressed in a mailman's uniform. And he obviously is trying to sell, like, how did this happen? So they're now making one of their, I guess, alleged executives, if he's got the power to get a contract signed for the World Championship, they're making them participate in what is obviously somebody's bad acid flashback and is not really something that's going on without their fucking cooperation. It's not really, he didn't just suddenly beam into a goddamn fun house somewhere in the goddamn basement.
Look how much TP Carol uses there.
Before they say a fucking word.
I know it can change that, but still.
And Adam Pearce tries to, because I like Adam and I felt so sorry for him and he had to be embarrassed. He's got to try to fucking somehow plausibly pull this off like he's intimidated by this fucking goofy shit. And his Bray Wyatt's friend, the Fiend, or whatever, and he gets the contract signed there, and he leaves the fucking Firefly Funhouse. And I wish that
and the key broke too.
leave the Firefly Funhouse permanently. Because it's just fucking embarrassing. So then he goes to Braun Strowman, who puts on his...
Well, well, what do we have here? More delicious snacks for my pet, it seems.
So you're a go. You've got some pretty disgusting hobbies.
Hobbies? Oh, you must mean my basement. Only
His basement of evil.
Understand the pleasure I derive from such things. You're just like those senile old fools on the council. They bored me to death and never let me enjoy myself. It's the privilege of my exalted station to dispel such boredom with the help of the common people.
You can't mean that's your only reason to do those things.
Well, I suppose I should go and fetch Ribgaro. So many
new
big
bro.
You have to put on quite a show, though you may not live long enough to see it.
There's no point in searching for Ribgaro. We've already taken care of him.
What did you say?
Are you deaf? I said we've already taken care of him.
What have you done to my pet?
If you had put a bell on it or something, maybe you wouldn't have lost track of it.
Ah, well, with a bit more money, I'll soon be able to replace him.
Rago! How can you say such things and still call yourself a servant of the Empire?
What? You? But that's impossible.
It's improbable.
Stay back! What do you intend to do? Someone! Arrest these intruders!
We'll have enemies all over the place if we don't hurry up and finish what we came to do.
Hold it.
What? Don't we need to create an emergency for the Knights to respond to?
It's still too soon. First, we need some evidence.
We've got to find the blastia that controls the weather.
Indeed, yes we do.
Strongman yell voice and recites the lines that were given him. And no, wait. First, he encountered fucking Drew Gulag, who is fucking Gulag. Well, you say tomato, I say tomato. Drew Gulas. Drew Gulas is once Braun Strowman, and Drew Gulas is a fucking about knee-high to a grasshopper. He's not bigger than a fucking hiccup. And he grabs a chair, goes and whacks Braun Strowman over the back with it from behind as hard as he can, and Braun Strowman doesn't.
Yeah, I am already at this part already.
I'm off. And then,
pause. Oh, there we go. Apologies on the thing I'm listening to. It's a podcast. I'm just trying to catch up while streaming. It's I would like to make this a regular thing if I can, which I want to try to, but yeah, I'm already at this part already. I started streaming this last night and decided to stream it. I was streaming over on Twitch for a little bit, but then where I'm doing it on the ps4 and I don't have a computer, it just doesn't want to archive any of the videos. That's why I just started doing them on YouTube, because even without a computer, on whenever you stream on ps4, it'll automatically archive your videos on your YouTube channel. So that's what I do. This is actually my second playthrough too. I've already beaten this game once. I just really wanted to play this game again and have some fun while doing it, so I figured why not live stream. It might not get a whole lot of viewers, but it's fun for me, and if anyone likes to come and watch and it's fun for them, hey, more power to them. So I'll show you real quick. Yeah, see, here's my original playthrough, and then I got the second one I just started. Like I said, I'm only a couple hours into it right now. And you also missed the part where Patty showed up. I like Patty. I know I've heard some mixed opinions on when the definitive edition first came out, and there were some people who didn't care for Patty, but I thoroughly enjoyed Patty. I thought she was cute and funny. See, there she is.
What a beautiful view.
Who's there?
What are you doing over there?
What does it look like? I'm hanging around enjoying the scenery, matey.
Oh yeah? Could have sworn you'd been captured.
But like I said, the only thing that sucks with this definitive edition is that they didn't get the original voice actor for Yuri.
I think she has been captured, actually.
No, I haven't.
Which I haven't paid attention and noticed if they changed any of the other voice actors, but Yuri stands out. Like if you go from one scene to the next, like the beginning of the game, it's blatantly obvious. Blatantly obvious that they changed voice actors.
I know you. Your name was
Who's that?
I'm Yuri. What's your name?
Hattie.
Hattie, huh? We met in front of the mansion, didn't we?
Oh, that's right. You couldn't forget the warmth of my hand and came a-chasing after me.
Hey, what were you doing here?
I'm hunting for treasure.
Treasure? In a place like this?
Well, I guess it wouldn't be odd for that black-hearted geezer to have filched some treasures.
So, what do you do, Patty?
There's another other overused word in video games. Geezer. Oh, that old geezer.
I'm an adventurer.
In any case, it's dangerous for a little girl to wander around a place like this all by herself.
She's right. Why don't you come with us?
I still ain't found no treasure.
Maybe it isn't my place to say this, but you sound less like an adventurer and more like a thief.
An adventurer is one who always carries the spirit of curiosity and the desire to push into the unknown. So while I may look like a thief, I'm actually nothing of the sort.
It's not like I really care anyway. Well, if you're gonna keep hunting for treasure, I won't stop you.
What are you gonna do?
There probably ain't no treasure left in this mansion, and
She's saying she'll come with us.
Okay, then let's go.
Ah! You see that? I tried to force me into a battle right away.
I feel like an easy win.
Don't get careless.
He cuts a fucking stagey promo and he said, blah, 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 he'll sign a thing if you get me Gulak. So then he goes out and he throws Drew Gulak around. Okay, well, yes, he should. Wasn't anything wrong with that part. And then he signed, and then they finally go to Roman Reigns' locker room. And Roman Reigns says yes, blah, blah, blah. His promo, which was okay, laid back, wouldn't need to be, you know, mad or whatever. He's very confident because
Yeah, I can deal with that. Repeatedly be in the party now.
Build up to the catchphrase, it's not a fucking prediction, it's a spoiler, which he does, and then you widen out and see Paul Heyman sitting there.
Easy win.
So, that's fucking tremendous. They've actually finally decided to put Roman Reigns in a spot that probably people have wanted to see him in for a while, and he can't miss with fucking Heyman in his fucking corner. But you spend the first half of this process building this thing with goddamn tomfoolery and ridiculousness, with either stupid shit that can't possibly happen, that nobody believes, or underage, undercard, underneath talent being thrown in the fucking mix or whatever.
Easy win.
I think, you know, Heyman and fucking Roman Reigns together will get nuclear heat.
Small dagger key.
And Paul will fucking, obviously, you know, they've wanted to boo Roman Reigns for quite some time.
I should leave the items here that I don't need, but the likelihood of me coming back there is very small.
If they can find some, but this goddamn Fiend Wyatt and his fucking, you know, goddamn, what is it, angel dust fucking angles, and that big fucking schlub Braun Strowman, that may even be over fucking Paulie's head at this point. What do you think?
I think this is something they should have done a while ago, so it'll be interesting now. I mean, there aren't really crowds there, so you're not getting any true reactions. So is it too little too late? Or...
Well.
sorry if I hurt you.
Put out your hand.
I'm surprised you managed to wander around a mansion crawling with such dangerous guys all on your own.
The treasure be worth it, even if it means putting myself in great danger.
What kind of treasure is it?
It's the great treasure that was hidden by Ifried.
Ifried?
As in, the legendary pirate Ifried?
So he's famous?
You haven't heard of him? He's an unspeakable villain who ravaged the seas.
Ifried. The boss of the pirate guild Siren's Fang. The Imperial Knights are after him for attacking an immigrant ship and slaughtering hundreds of civilians. None know his whereabouts, but many say he's already died.
It's known as the Black Hope Massacre. I've heard that it was an utter nightmare.
Well, that's what they say.
Hmm? What's the matter?
Nothing.
What do you want all that treasure for anyway?
What do I want it for? Shouldn't that be obvious? I'm going to find that legendary treasure and become a famous adventurer.
Even if it means putting yourself in great danger?
That's the life of an adventurer.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Fun, eh? Then how about it, matey? Wanna join up with me?
It sounds right up my alley, but I'll pass on that. I don't really have time to spare.
You're a cold one, Yuri. Even colder than a shark's skin.
Shark skin?
But I like that about ye.
Yee.
You do?
Wait, does that mean Patty and Yuri are...
No, Carol. No. We do not think those perverted thoughts. No.
It's love at first sight.
Yeah. I don't think that's such a good idea.
I concur.
Love at first sight.
Ugh, whatever. Can we just hurry up and get out of here?
Well, it worked now. I think it's a good move to do something different with him. But, again, they should have done a hard heel turn with him a long time ago.
I'm gonna make you
I don't know what this says about the future of Brock. Is he still in contract?
I don't know. It's not my week to watch him. I don't know. Ask Heyman. He's got all of his fucking paperwork. I'm sure he has all of his paperwork, credit cards. He's probably got everything.
Let me ask, real quick, let me ask you a question about this. So Heyman's now managing, although I don't know if they want us to use the word managing, but he's managing Roman Reigns.
Well, that is what we have been led to believe by this past weeks.
Is this the Blastia we're looking for?
And here she goes, starting to freak out about this Blastia.
Latos, Rockra,
Fleck. They just patched together Blastia with different formulas. This formula could manipulate the weather, but how could they use them like this? It's just like at Emmead Hill. They don't have the slightest respect for what they're working with.
This is just what we need for evidence. Rita, shouldn't you finish that later?
Just a bit more. I just need to check a few more things.
You can have Flynn give you a look at it after we're done. Let's get busy with our emergency.
Let's just break something that won't be missed.
And watch Carol.
All right. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna help out too.
No, you're gonna stay right here.
Oh?
Wham! 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 She's going to town.
Oh, damn it!
Jeez, what got into you all of a sudden?
We've got to give those knights a good reason to show up, don't we?
Yes, but I don't know if we should...
Oh, come on! This is exactly how you put evildoers in their place!
Really? What a way to behave in someone else's home. The time has come for you to earn your keep. I want all of them captured. Whatever happens, though, take care not to kill the young lady.
No way! Are these guys from the Blood Alliance?
Carol would know.
And here's another one for you!
That's enough. We're getting out of here.
What are you talking about? I'm not finished yet!
If we don't leave now, we'll run into Flynn. And I'd rather not deal with that.
You don't seriously think he'll come that quickly?
Magistrate, I don't know what's happened here, but allow us to offer our assistance.
Flynn!
There, see?
He's certainly enthusiastic.
AKA Judith.
You! What the hell do you think you're doing? How dare you destroy those blastia!
There really is a person riding a monster.
Wait!
Both Rita and that other maid just hanging out with Flynn, they both suck at their shots. They suck. And there goes.
Damn! He'll get away! Prepare my ship!
Where do you think you're going?
What the hell? Who rides a monster like that?
That was the Dragon Rider.
Dragon Rider? More like Dragon Freak. Hurting my blastia like that.
That freak.
Dragon Freak? You know, Rita, that blastia wasn't even yours.
Anyway, why do you think someone would go around destroying blastia?
That's a good question. I'd like to sit down and pick that Dragon Rider's brain sometime.
As if you could have a normal conversation with someone like that.
This is where we have to part ways.
You're gonna go get that bad Rago person, aren't you?
Yeah, we want to hurry.
It's okay. I can go home by myself.
There's a good boy. You shouldn't go running into danger anymore either, okay?
Got it.
And there goes Patty.
She actually got it.
Estelle?
Well, I'm Polly too.
I still can't believe the magistrate could do such terrible things.
Sadly, it's pretty common.
Haven't you already seen what the Empire's capable of several times on this trip already?
While you guys are having a nice little chat, Rago's escaping in his ship.
Wait, look this. I think it, because I know Zagi's secret mission is next, and I didn't bother. Well, I got some of the secret missions in my first playthrough, but not all of them. Okay, there it is. Lure Zagi to the side of the ship and knock him overboard to cool him off. Okay.
Here we go.
Whoa! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
Unless he just picks up Carol and takes him with him. It's time to go, boy.
These are all blastia cores. Why are there so many? And they're all just cores.
I have no idea. We don't even have this many at the laboratory.
Could this be connected to the core thief?
Could be.
But I thought the one behind everything was a huge guy with one eye. That doesn't fit Rago at all.
Then he might not be the only one pulling the strings. I wonder if the core from the lower quarter is here someplace.
Sorry, none of these are big enough.
I was gonna say how would she know, but you know, I'd say there's probably some context there. So.
I knew it! These guys are with the Blood Alliance. They're one of the 5 master guilds.
Let's work together.
Are these guys connected to the Blastia thief too?
Just what is the magistrate up to?
Out of my way!
And down goes Carol.
Is that spy
mindless worm, Rago, running from a bunch of kids?
One-eyed giant. So you're the one getting people to bring you all these cores?
Maybe I am. You're quick, and you got guts, too. My arm's gonna feel that. Wish I had you in my guild.
How flattering.
But it's pushy guys like you I have to watch out for. Upsets the harmony of the guild, see?
Barbos, what are you waiting for? Dispose of these brats.
I did all the work you paid me for. Besides, the Knights will be here soon. Rather not have those guys following me around. Next time we meet, you kids won't be getting off so easy.
Wait, he's still inside. Damn. Zagi, we'll leave the rest to you.
You sure you want to do that? This motherfucker's crazy. I mean, I'm just saying. He's not all there. He's a little bit cuckoo, is this Zagi. He ain't all there.
Who is it? Who do I get to kill this time?
I always thought they picked a weird hair color for him. Some of it's pink, some of it's blonde.
My blade, it aches to kill. I've got to kill something.
Whoa! Go easy on me this time.
Look at that crazy look in his eye.
You think you can kill me? Go ahead, try it.
Trust me, I will.
Come on, you.
Yes, cry out, writhe in pain, die for me.
What the hell are you trying to do?
Ah, damn it! Let me do it.
You can't hurt me.
So we'll just keep pounding you until the end.
Damn it! Stay over here. Stay on this side. Damn. I wish. Damn. I should have done it the other way. Now well, screw it. Look, that battle didn't take that long, and look how much Carol's TP went down. Like, Jesus Christ, son. You don't need to use that much. Like I said, I know I can go in the settings and change that where he, you know, doesn't use so much, but God. Come on now.
You put up a good fight.
I retreated. You're tough. Yes, tough. You're definitely tough. I certainly won't forget that, Yuri. I'm going to kill you, Yuri. I'm gonna carve you into little pieces. Don't move a muscle.
And in the water he goes.
What? It's sinking!
Everyone into the water!
Is anyone there?
Yuri! Esteliz! No! But... Shut up and jump!
Paris Zagi indeed. Too bad this won't be the last time we'll see him. The crazy SOB.
Everybody okay?
I am, but Yuri... Huh? Yuri! Thank goodness!
It's funny, you look at this position Yuri's got held in, and you would think his head's still under, or his face at least, is still underwater. So he's technically still drowning. I mean, you didn't pull his head up.
Salty. I must have drank a bucket full.
Who's that? Yoder! What? You know him?
And see, now there's a better camera angle, so it doesn't look like he's drowning. But that first camera angle, oh, he's drowning. He ain't got his head all the way up.
Look, a boat! We're saved! Hey! Over here!
It looks like everyone made it through unharmed. Master Yoder! Wait! I'll pull you out! Sodia, give me a hand!
The port town, Copway Torum.
I owe you my thanks. You saved my life.
Hey, who is this guy?
Well...
I've made arrangements at the inn. We can discuss things further there. You'll come, won't you?
I know, right? Like, at least, you know, pull his head back or tilt it back or something. Jesus. Oh, it's the Wonder Chef. I don't even need to bother looking for this. Is my second playthrough, and I got at least a good, if not all, if not most of the recipes, but I still want to get, you know, find him even in my second playthrough. Obtain 3 sets of ingredients for the recipe. It's been a minute since I played Final Fantasy 15, so I don't remember the character's exact name, but they need to get the voice actor who played the one character. She goes, "I found a new recipe." Just have that the whole entire time. That'd be hilarious. Torum Orphanage is written on the side of the entrance. A lot of children are playing and having fun inside. It's locked. Of course it is. Oh yeah, that's where that... This is Kaufman's room. Yeah, okay, this is where she would be at. I always forget about this funny exploit. A lot of the Tales games, I don't remember if it was in Vesperia or not. It's been a while since I played Vesperia, so I can't remember if you can do it here in Vesperia, but I know in like a lot of, like, at least Zillia, this game, I think Graces, like you can just sit there and just make them just constantly do that. It's silly, but to me it's funny. Let's see if there's any better swords for Yuri I can get yet. No, not yet. Because when I started my second playthrough, I made sure to keep yeah, it's a very weird exploit. Like you can just sit there and just do that. If you press the whatever the walk button is, if you just constantly, you know, tap it, you can just make them do that. It's like a very weird exploit, but I find it to be funny. I don't think they're already in the room. No. Or is it the other room? It might be the other room.
You!
Yes? Have we met somewhere?
And suddenly Virgo is suffering from amnesia.
Convenient time for amnesia.
Yeah.
I know somebody who can fix that for you.
Amnesia? I'm terribly sorry, but this is the first time we've met.
It's funny. I never noticed that mole on Rigo's face. I never noticed that on like underneath his glasses there. I never noticed that mole until now. It's funny.
Are you crazy?
Magistrate, your crimes are undeniable. These people have seen everything.
As I've just been explaining, someone had assumed my identity and was trying to ruin my reputation.
Bullshit! Bullshit! I'm sorry. I had a cough there. Bullshit!
It was most upsetting.
Liar! I saw those people you fed to the monsters with my own 2 eyes!
Well, Sir Flynn, Who are you to believe? These young ruffians or me, a member of the council?
He should know better than saying this, seeing as how he came in there right as everything was starting to go chaotic. I mean, granted, they probably didn't, you know, go in the basement and shit, because, you know, they probably didn't let him get that far. But, I mean, he was there when, you know, chaos was going about, and, yeah.
Flynn.
It's settled then. I bid you all good day.
I bid you all a good do. Yeah, I could see that with Tales of the Abyss. I would like they need to remaster both Abyss and Legendia. I hear a lot of people hate on Legendia, but to be honest, I mean, I did play Symphonia. I did play Symphonia a little bit, but I didn't get deep into it. It was Legendia that was my first actual Tales game, and I loved it. I thought it was good. I actually, I mean, I could see where people would hate on it, but I personally thought it was a pretty good game. And I liked at the end of the game when it had the little character stories at the end. I thought those were cool. I thought, you know, I would like to see more of that in, you know, some of the other Tales games, where you had like little character stories that, you know, delved into each individual character's story and what's going on with them and stuff like that. I thought that was cool. But yeah, I'd love to see them remaster Tales of the Abyss and Tales of Legendia. That would be great.
This is...
This is His Royal Highness Yoder, candidate for the Imperial throne.
Huh? Yeah, right, Estelle. Good one.
What? I'm only one of the candidates.
The only Tales game that they've remastered, so because they've only, as far as I know, they've only remastered 3 games. Well, 4 if you count Dawn of a New World. But they did Symphonia, Vesperia, and Tales of Hearts R.
Really?
The only one I haven't played is Tales of Hearts R, and the only reason is because I'm not a fan of games that don't dub it in English. And I know it's gonna, I know that, pisses a lot of people off. They prefer subbed over dub and all that, but I can't do it. I just can't. I hate trying to sit there and focus on the text when I want to focus on what's going on beyond the text, and I and half the time it goes by way too fast, and I can't read it all the way through because I'm not that good of a reader. I'm not the best reader when it comes to that shit. But yeah, I haven't played Innocence Art. I think I have. I might still have it over there because I bought it. Yeah, I got Fantasia X on PSP, but I can't play it because it's in Japanese, and I can't, read Japanese. But no, I haven't played that one either. I pretty much played all the mainstream Tales games that came out here in the States. Symphonia, Legendia, Abyss, Dawn of a New World, both Zilias 1 and 2, Vesperia, and Vesperia.
I just...
As far as what would be my favorite...
Do whatever you want.
It's a tough one, because Legendia did kind of introduce me to the games. I did play a little bit of Symphonia first, but I didn't really delve into it, so I call Legendia my actual first. But I'd have to say Vesperia, because, I think it was the best of the game. I mean, I know it's the most recent. We haven't gotten the newest title yet, got delayed. But,
just laws laid down by the government to ensure that people can live lives of stability and peace.
I like that one just because it had, such a great story, and all the characters were great. The gameplay was amazing.
Same laws just let Rago walk out that door.
The one I say I didn't care for the most. It's not a bad game by any means. It's good. But to me, the one I didn't care for the most was Vesperia. Just because I don't... The story for me Injustiria wasn't as appealing as some of the other, past, and then of course Vesperia after it.
While somebody feeds little kids to monsters?
It just felt like the story wasn't that compelling compared to other titles in the series.
Our people in the lower quarter are being bled dry by taxes? It's because I can't do those things that I quit being a knight.
I know, but has anything changed because you quit? How is anything different than it was before you joined the Knights?
Wait, I'm coming too!
And of course you can see as well, I've got my avatar as Haru from Persona 5, so I'm a big Persona fan as well.
I only want for him to move on with his life, to quit sitting around.
Flynn,
My apologies for such an embarrassing scene.
What do you intend to do next?
would it be alright if I go with him?
Why?
I feel like so much has changed during my travels with Yuri. The Empire, the world, I've changed as well.
Lady Estelise. Understood. You there, young man.
Me?
Tell Yuri to take good care of this young lady.
Okay.
I always find it funny when Carol does it. Did that? He just look, who, me?
I would rather do the job myself, but I'm afraid my current duties won't allow it. And as long as you're with him, I can be certain you'll be safe.
You believe in him, don't you?
I guess. I mean, no. The only reason I picked the Haru avatar just because I felt like it fit. I had a few others because I bought Royale when it came out. Like I pre-ordered it.
Damn, he knows how to get to me.
And I think that was one of the. It may have came with 5. I don't remember. But it was one of the avatars that I got, and I just picked that one just because that was the only somewhat interesting avatar that I got. I haven't gotten the other themes or avatars from Royale, so I only had a few of them, and that's what I went with.
I guess I should look for clues about the Blastia core.
I think I have some from Final Fantasy, but they're just not that appealing. And if you go on ps4, and a lot of the themes and avatars are just generic, or they want this or that, and
Hey, it's him.
Oh, Raven.
Huh? Hey there. Long time no see.
Isn't there something else you should be saying?
Something else? Can't think of anything.
Well, they say the deceived have better memories than the deceivers, don't they?
I'm just terribly misunderstood. Honest.
You need to see a doctor for your tendency to unconsciously cause trouble to others.
They should have gave him the Ronnie Dangerfield line. Hey, get no respect, I tell you.
You might see if you can get that foul mouth of yours checked out, too.
You gotta come back for everything, huh? If you don't stop putzing around, the Knights are gonna throw you back in jail.
Ha! The Knights are a bit too busy to bother with me. I saw a rough-looking guild group moving to the northwest not too long ago. The Knights can't just turn a blind eye to them, can they?
Rough-looking, you say? Was it the Blood Alliance?
Beats me.
By the way, what was your business back there?
Nothing special. I was looking for an apatheia.
What is an apatheia?
Supposed to be like a really strong core. Heard that it was there, but I guess I had the wrong information.
I see. An apatheia.
Oh! Yuri! Hey! Over here! I'll get you, old man!
Maybe I'd best be off now.
Yep, the Amazonas has emerged.
Amazonas. Yeah, see, it's funny. You wouldn't have that conversation with him had you not gone. Have you not gone back and talked to him?
Why'd you let him get away?
He said he's terribly misunderstood.
What? What does that mean?
Oh, he got away! I'll catch that bugger one of these days.
You should leave him be. Going up against that kind of guy is just a waste of energy. You alright?
Just let me take a little break.
Sure, you can have a little one. Then we've got to go.
Go? Go where?
We need to follow the Blood Alliance to get back the lower quarters Blastia.
Did you get a lead on where to go next?
I heard that a shady group from a guild was headed to the northwest. It might be them.
To the northwest of here. The only city I can think of in that direction would be one that was destroyed in an earthquake.
What could they want to do in a place like that?
Good question.
And yet, you still want to go?
I'm just saying we should go and check it out.
And now we're back with everyone. It's too bad they won't let you go down these slides. It'd be fun. Yeah, I can. Well, oh shit! I got plenty of tents. I'll just use a tent. Let's see, tent, or well, I could just use a mat. Oh shit, I completely forgot about their little camp over here. Ah well, what are we gonna do? Let's probably get another cutscene with them. I already had 2 to begin with, I guess. I don't think I can go past it. Or, nope, not yet.
Fucking events.
Now, the next night, last night on pay-per-view, Roman Reigns won the Universal title with Paul Heyman.
Right.
What do you think it's like for Heyman? I mean, he was in charge of Raw for, I forget how long it was, but it was several months.
I feel like an easy win.
And now he's back there as just a talent. Do you think that's a hard position to be in, or is it easy to adapt back to not having creative input beyond what you're doing?
It'll be 100 years before...
Well, if Paul wants to do something, it's easy for him to adapt to it, and if he doesn't, it's not. And I don't know what his whole deal is, but it seems to me like if he doesn't mind...
That's one thing I do like, because that'll automatically equip the skills you learn.
And told different shit. If he just wants to get... Because if they're shooting in pretty much the same place, even though he has to travel in a pandemic, it's not like he's got to be on the road. I have said before, I don't know why at his age, in his obvious physical condition, that he would want to do any of this shit. Be on the road every week from Washington State to Florida to fucking New York to Boston to Canada. He went to goddamn Saudi Arabia. I think he's out of his rabbit ass mind just to want to do that for any amount of money.
Get another battle out of here.
3 or 4 years younger than
well,
me.
shit.
I like to
I was hoping to get
every chance I get.
multitudes hitting me in that one.
And look at the state of him, and look at me. I'm 199.5 pounds. But anyway, but you know, now he just has to go to fucking Orlando and tape on a closed set, and I assume get the same amount of money that he was getting to do, you know,
there we go.
all over the world as Brock's manager. So if that's the case, yeah, that's a fucking step up. If I'd have been him, I wouldn't have wanted the goddamn job they gave him in charge of Raw, because A, that's a lot of fucking work. B, I don't know why the fuck he thinks that he can save any of this shit these days. He's very good, but he's not a goddamn magician. This business is shot. 3,
that was easy.
Once again, for fuck's sake, that, as we've talked about, that is one of the jobs that is set up to put somebody in it that you can fire, which is why Triple H has never had one of them, because you can't fire the family members. They fired Bruce, they fired Bishop, they fired Heyman. I don't know why Paul took a job that he knew he was going to get fired from anyway to do something that I can't understand why the fuck he's still interested in.
That was easy.
So this, yeah. He's just got to fucking go to Orlando and on a closed set fucking cut promos and manage the, you know, the top guy in the fucking company.
I'm trying to get a few battles in here real quick before we go to the ruins.
Or at least it's a step easier. That's what I'd be looking for at this point. And when I said that also he and Reigns get nuclear heat together, not in a building in front of, you know, 50 fucking professional fans. But if they didn't do this, or they shouldn't have done this, unless they are assuming that this pairing of Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns will finally be where it's supposed to be around SummerSlam next year or WrestleMania 2022, if they're not thinking a year and a half out, and there probably will be fans by then, and they will be getting fucking molten reactions from those fans.
Well, shit.
They're just they are for the next
She learned those two real quick.
Fuck it anyway. Why? And I can't imagine Paul would start this and it not be a long.
Oh, he already. I guess he did.
All right, so those are your thoughts about the heel turn of Roman Reigns.
But I'll tell you what. You want to take a bet on it? You want to bet on it, pal? Huh?
Bet on what?
You want to bet on whether this is a fucking short-term marriage or a long-term commitment with Paul Lee and Roman Reigns? You want to bet on whether it works or not? You want to bet on who wins? You want to just bet on something? You want to bet?
Sure.
Okay, well, one of our old friends is back. My bookie is back. And by God, we didn't learn jack shit about betting last time from the listeners who tried to explain it to us, and we didn't win the $1 million I thought we were going to. Hey,
Take it for a second.
It'll be 100 years.
Alright, I think that's enough battle for now. Let's go to these ruins. The Fallen City, Kaer Bakram. And I love how everybody's just cool with being in the rain.
Man, this place is a total wreck.
Like it just doesn't affect them.
Do you seriously think anybody would come to a place like this?
Well, you all did. So I mean, technically there are people there.
I wonder if we've been fed some false information again.
Again?
That's far enough. This area is under the jurisdiction of the Hunting Blades.
That voice.
These measures have been taken to prevent the injury of innocent bystanders.
Man! All right, I finally found you. Are the Chief and Tyson with you? Have you guys been getting along okay without me?
Don't take that buddy-buddy tone with me.
Aw, don't be like that. I only got a little lost.
A little lost? That's a good one. You know you just ran away.
I didn't run away, I swear.
Still making excuses, huh?
It's not an excuse. I beat an egg bear just like I said I would.
Oh, that egg bear.
More lies.
I mean it.
Is this how you repay being taken in by the Hunting Blades? Remind me who it was that said, I swear I won't run away this time. You always run and hide at the first sign of trouble.
Shut up! You shut your mouth!
Well.
Even we've already fired you.
Wait!
You have been warned by the Hunting Blades. Leave this area at once. If you fail to heed this warning, you do so at the risk of your own lives.
Nan!
This still doesn't explain what the Hunting Blades are doing here.
Good point.
Rita, wait! Are you forgetting about the warning?
She never said we weren't allowed to enter.
But what about the risking our lives part?
Are you implying that I should listen to that brat? Don't make me laugh.
At any rate, the Blood Alliance doesn't seem to be here. Let's have a look around.
I love how the Blood Alliance is... He's almost positive the Blood Alliance isn't here, but you're just like, yeah, we'll go to look anyways. Sure. Why not? We ain't got nothing else better to do.
What sort of blastia is this?
Hey, get your grubby mitts off it.
Of course, it's slightly different from the norm, but it looks like a type of warp blastia. Its activating mechanism is... let's see...
They're mean to him because I put him in that outfit.
What's the matter?
There's no activation switch. It's properly equipped with a core, and it doesn't look like
I could have put him in a better outfit, but I love that outfit for him. It's just funny.
So maybe there's an activation switch located somewhere else?
Perhaps. If there were another Blastia like this one in this town, it wouldn't be too unusual for there to be some device to manage all of them at once.
Oh, so we can't activate it then. Too bad.
Huh? Why is it too bad?
I just had a hunch it would lead to something interesting.
Blastia isn't a toy, you know.
Couldn't we just look for the device that's managing it?
Yes.
Sure. Maybe we can find it.
It is. It is, I agree. See how it just threw me into a battle there? But yeah, I love the Klonoa outfit. Raven's Heihachi Mishima outfit I like too, because I'm a big fan of Tekken, so that's a nice little reference too.
I told you, there's no switch. We can't use this.
Look, it's not like I'm crying or anything.
She always say that? Or I guess that's the only time you can do it. I guess. My first playthrough I had, I think it was, which one was it? Yeah, it was this one. That was the first outfit I had him with, and I just decided, seeing as how it's my second playthrough, I changed it up. And I just decided to put him in that. Hers, I believe I put her in the Marinus outfit. Yeah. Because I thought that was a cool little nod to Legendia. I forgot what I had her in now, damn it. There we go. Hers, I had to put her in Yulia's hair, because that's just, I love that nod to Abyss. As a matter of fact, we'll keep that on her, because that's just, I love that outfit. Of course, Carol's, I kept him in, even my first playthrough, I put him in that, because that's just I love that outfit. It's just the ears, the hat, everything. It's cool. The only one I felt like got weak outfits was Rapide. Like, all of these are just, they're not bad, it's just, I wish they would have put in, you know, either some more or a little more. Like, this one's okay, I thought it was okay. And this one's fine too, but, like, I just put him in the most valuable pup. I just think it's, you know, a decent little one, I guess. I'm not a baseball fan by any means, but eh. Yeah, that's true. The thing I hate with the outfits on here is you not being, like, if you get like loads of attachments, you can't equip those attachments to the title that the outfit they're wearing. Like all these attachments, I can't use a single one of them when they're in the outfits. But if I want to use them, see, the attachments show up. It's like, why make the attachments a thing in the first place if I can't use the title plus the attachments? I shouldn't have the attachments in the first place.
Now's our chance. Let's take care of him quick.
Alright, who's next? Yeah, I beat you into...
It is disappointing. It is. Like I said, I don't see why they make the attachments a thing if you put a title on your character that gives them a set outfit. I guess because they wanted to keep it original. I had no clue. It's locked, not with the key, but by some other means. Maybe there's a device which will release the lock somewhere. It's right there. Which won't let me use it yet.
I won't lose.
Something just popped up on my Twitter feed. This may be worth playing for a second. Roy Lucier just retweeted this. It's It's a Spanish interview with Randy Macho Man Savage from 1986. So that's the WWF logo in the background with the...
I didn't even know Randy spoke Spanish.
It's locked, not with a key, but something. Okay.
The Spanish broadcast of WWF TV, like, it's not Gene Okerlund, it's someone, I think it's Miguel Alonso, actually. But, let's play this. You may get a kick out of this. We have to talk different languages, even if it doesn't have to be specific. But in general, yeah, because...
Should we head back?
Hold on. I'm gonna have a look around. Weird. There's not a keyhole or anything.
Really?
Oh, Carolyn is snooping around.
Harry, an amateur like you would never be able to open a door like...
An amateur, you say?
I wouldn't want Captain Carroll to dirty his hands on such a filthy door.
Oh, right. Well, shall we?
Wouldn't it be crazy if a monster just gobbled up your foot right now? Just a giant munch and... Oops.
What?
Looks fine to me. Let's go inside.
What am I? Your test dummy?
Maybe. I mean, I always felt like they gave Yuri and Carol like the big brother's little brother complex.
What's this do?
Get your bloody nuts off it! I don't want to have to tell you again.
It seems like it might be an activation switch for the warp blastia upstairs.
Nothing's happening.
It doesn't have enough air.
Not enough air. I wonder if that ring I got in the Shaikos ruins might be able to do anything.
Ah, the sorcerer's ring. I'm not sure, but you might as well give it a try.
It worked. Maybe that means we'll be able to use the warp blastia upstairs.
Let's go.
Of course, there's got to be an enemy right in front of the damn thing.
Piece of cake!
Don't get careless.
We're done.
Okay, he just got his skills. Well, wrong thing. Okay. So now I need to get him a new weapon.
Oh, it's working.
So that was the activation device after all.
Then hurry up and...
Hold your horses. This is just like in the Shaikos ruins. If you don't fill up the core with air, it won't work.
I'm surprised Carol hasn't gotten a concussion by the end of this game with how many times Rita ends up smacking him upside the head.
Ah, so I should use the sorcerer's ring.
Right.
I don't think left takes you anywhere. Yeah, it just takes you right there. I think right does the same. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I guess you can say that, yeah.
We finished them off.
I'm gonna make you work.
And another.
Man, I was just getting...
Jeez, big. Almost wouldn't let me initiate that battle.
This?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's fast because I'm it's my second playthrough, and I got all like a lot of there's like I'm already at 45 level. Well, most of geez, repeats at 46. Yeah, 'cause you can start the game and it gives you like a bunch of like it levels you up a lot, gives you everyone's items, like you get all these titles that you watch. The only thing that sucks about these, you can't use them. Yeah, it's New Game Plus. The only thing that sucks about these titles though is that you have to wait till the characters in your party, then you can apply them to the character. You can't just go ahead and like the item pluses and the level up pluses, stuff like that. And they also give you like a lot of items, like a lot of apple gels, lemon gels, certain amount of pineapple gels, life bottles, stuff like that. I don't remember, but I don't think you need to go down here just yet. Okay, yeah, you don't go down here just yet. Yeah, see, that's one of the cool things about the definitive edition. Not only does it give you the actual extra bonuses in your items whenever you play, like it'll level you up to, I think it maxes out to 45 at first, or 40, something like that. I think it's either 40 or 45 that it maxes you out at first, and then it gives you a lot of items. I think I started out at 95,000 gold. But you also get on top of that the grade that you can spend on whatever stuff you want to spend the grade on, whether that be, you know, getting all the skits or getting your character's skills, all the items you had in your last playthrough. So that really helps out. Oh, made you wait.
So it looks like the Blood Alliance.
Isn't here after all.
Those guys are the hunting blades.
That man. We saw him in Daydon Hold.
Daydon Hold? Daydon Hold. I'm pretty sure it was pronounced Dayton Hold.
Ah, now that you mention it, we did see him. So he's the leader of your guild then. He's gonna fight that monster all by himself?
What? No way, man!
He took it out in one hit?
That was a fatal strike.
A fatal strike?
It's a crazy powerful technique that extremely skilled swordsmen can use.
Huh. So how do you do it?
How do you do it? How should I know?
Fatal Strike. A strong attack which throws your opponent off balance, followed by a single well-timed strike to finish the enemy.
Is that something else you read in a book?
Yes.
I see. It sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'm pretty sure you can skip some of the tutorials in your first playthrough. I don't remember, but I know when I started this up, there were some of the ones you could skip. The only one I wasn't able to skip so far, which I had to play through, was the one that showed you how to use your over limit.
I won't go back. I'm sick and tired of monster hunting.
Won't go back or can't go back? It sounded like you were fired.
No way! I'd been planning on leaving for a while.
Is that so? Well, no matter then.
Well, Carol says he was planning on leaving, but from what Nan told us, he ran away.
Let's get going.
So, which is it, Carol?
Well, I'm glad you're staying with us, Carol.
Anyway, what do you think they're doing with such a large contingent?
Yeah, if they wanted to take out that monster we saw, one person would have been enough.
This is actually the first time I've ever seen this many guild members gathered in one place.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of the members are loners. And the chief being here is out of the ordinary too.
Curiouser and curiouser.
You wanna follow them and see what they're up to?
Nah, that sounds interesting, but I'm gonna keep going.
He's looking for members of the Blood Alliance after all.
I never knew this playing Tales because I didn't play Persona, any of the Persona games, you know, 3, 4, 5. I didn't play them until 5 came out. I didn't go back and play them until I first played 5. And it ruins it for me now, hearing Rita's voice, because I hear Yukari from Persona 3, and I hear Kawakami, the teacher, from Persona 5. And anytime I hear Rita's voice, it's just, I keep getting that image in my head of both of them.
Leave it to me.
But then again, the original, not the updated voice actor that they put in Definitive Edition, but Yuri's main voice actor, I hear Snow from Final Fantasy 13. And he was he voice 2 or 3? I can't remember which voice he was, but I know he was in Saints Row 3. I think it was 3, because that was the last Saints Row I played. Yes, they do. Yes, they do share the same voice actors. The one who plays Rita she does Yukari Takiba's voice from Persona 3 and Sadaya Kamakami from Persona 5. And then, like I said, the main voice actor for Yuri, he did Snow's voice in Final Fantasy 13. And as far as the rest of them, I probably could recognize them if I, recognize them from other games, but those are the two prominent ones that I can think off the top of my head. That's just because I've recently beaten, I recently beaten 3 and playing 3 on PlayStation Vita through the PlayStation Store, so I'm recently playing through that too, and so you just hear the voices once you play them so long. Like, I didn't realize that the main voice actor for Peter Parker in the Spider-Man game on PS4, I didn't realize that was Yusuke Hanamura from Persona 4. That's the same voice actor. I did not realize that.
I feel like an easy win.
Don't get careless.
Alright, who's next?
That was easy.
No, well. Oh yeah, this is a tutorial fight, I think. Yeah, okay.
I'll try to do that thing.
That thing?
That fatal strike thing.
You can't just imitate.
So you called the tutorial fight, and I went in the opposite direction, and I thought I was gonna be able to avoid it, but I guess not. Like I said, some of the tutorials you can skip through, but there's some that they make you do.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Add an attack and prepare for fatal strike.
I see it.
Huh? See what?
I see my opening to attack.
Press the R2 button to trigger the...
Yuri, that was amazing!
Nah, I was just copying what I saw.
I didn't think it was the sort of thing you can just copy like that.
Well, you need a little skill, but it's not really that hard. You think you could do it while watching me?
No way! It takes a skilled swordsman to do something like that.
I know that.
So if what Carol just said takes a skilled swordsman to do that, does that mean he sucks? Because I think that's what that means. I think that means he sucks. He's a bad swordsman. Is that just me? I guess it's just me.
But Carol, you're not as bad as you make yourself out to be.
I'm not?
You too, Estelle.
Really?
All right, let's go.
You love how he left Rita out of that conversation? I mean, I know she is a mage, but I mean, some encouragement would have helped. The amount of experience, LP, as well as item drop rates increase when you defeat an enemy with Fatal Strike.
That was fun.
Yuri, you're awesome!
That is true, I'll give you that one. He is more of a hammer man than... Although, do I have a... I know I got a wooden mallet. Yeah, I was gonna say, I had the great axe on him right now. It's weird some of the items he can get, too.
Leave it to me!
We're done.
Hey, found 1,000 gold. See, I wish I could just find that in public, just walk around and just randomly find money just lying around. That they make that so, like, a thing in video games. You just walk around, oh, there's $1,000 laying on the ground. I wish. What was that we just got? That was like password 2? Yeah, password 2. A research note found in care box room. The word sky is written on it. I don't know, but I haven't noticed. I may have to look at that when we get in the next fight. I haven't paid attention to Rita, so because the battles end so damn quickly that I barely even notice. The only thing I do notice is Carol using his damn arts way too much. This one I think you can go to the right too. Yeah, let's see if she...
Don't get in my way! Reaper knock!
Yeah, I never understood. I don't know why it defaults to that. It was doing that in my last playthrough too, and I never understood why it was doing that on her. See, I got everything set to default, and I don't know why. Should just stand there and not do anything. No, it's auto. And all our arts are on. Yeah, see, she'll move. I only noticed that too, because I think we gotten to the point now where she's leveled up a decent amount. I only noticed that whenever she started to get more arts and stuff, where she's leveled up more, and it's just like, I don't get why you're doing this. Like, I never had that issue in the original, and I know I had that issue in my first playthrough. That's why there for a while I had to take her out of my party, because she's just standing there doing nothing for no reason. And like I said, I got everything turned on. There should be no issue, but for some reason she just likes to stand there and do nothing. Speaking of which, I'm taking her out of the party if she's gonna just keep doing that. Like I said, I don't know why that does that. Could be a glitch. No clue. Plus, we haven't had Repeat in the party for a while anyway, so it'd be good to get him in the party for a little bit.
Let's get this over with. That'll be 100 years.
Could be, I'm not for sure. I'll test the theory and see, just to see if she does anything during the boss fight. She might, I don't know. Like I said,
We have a great opening now.
it doesn't affect me to the point where I notice it badly, but like I said, she runs away and shit, so nah. There's a third clue, sphere.
Don't get in my way.
I got a little worked up.
I should take Carol out with how much TP he's using. But I usually keep him in the party in case, for whatever reason, Estelle, if I ain't got no items to get the TP up, I can use Carol to do the nice H smash. Help heal me if I need it. Alright, or did we check in here? I think we did. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Aha! I missed.
Oh man. Alright, alright. That's alright, who's next? We're done.
I think we can go downstairs in that one place now. You might have to find the remaining clues.
Wow, these buildings are from the late Elachasm civilization. It must be a very old town.
You seem to know a lot about these things. As always.
It's such a shame they just let this city fall apart like this.
Do you really think we're in any position to be sightseeing around this moldy old city?
We do have things we need to be doing.
Then shouldn't we be focusing on them instead of this little tour?
Oh, wow. That round roof is using the Leon method, first developed by Emperor Heliodorus IV.
But I guess we should do something about that first.
Yeah.
Estelle just going off in her own little world. Yeah, we already been down through here. We already went through there. Okay, here we go.
I didn't have a chance to ask you this, but
You mean me?
why didn't you return to the capital when we were in Torum Harbor?
Why?
Oh yeah. Stoll wanted to tell Flynn that he's being hunted, right?
Yeah, at that point your journey should have ended.
Well, you see...
Hey, by the way, Who was hunting Flynn down anyway?
I'm not quite sure.
Wasn't it Rago?
Huh? That villain?
Yoder was on Rago's ship, and Yoder's the Imperial Prince.
Yeah, so...
I'm saying that I think Flynn's true mission was to find Yoder. Though I don't know why things would end up that way between big shots from the same empire.
I'm sorry. I don't know either.
Well, that's okay. But what about you? Are you sure you don't want to go back?
Well, I kind of just went with the flow and came along from Torum Harbor. But I think maybe I wanted to keep traveling with everyone a bit longer. Besides, we still haven't gotten the Blastia core back yet.
That's true. But isn't that my business?
Can't I help out?
Yeah, sure. Feel free to come along.
Thank you. How interesting.
Here she goes again.
Is interested in cities as always.
Estelle, come on, let's stick together.
I'm fine.
The buildings are run down, it's overgrown, and this place is seriously built like a maze.
With all these obstacles in the way, it's pretty tough to go where you want to go.
Huh? Estelle!
Sorry, I got sidetracked.
I thought I just said to stick together.
You all need to be more careful. I've never seen anyone get lost so easily.
I love how besides Carol, Rita's the, I'd say the second youngest behind Carol, and yet she's acting like the motherly figure here. I always hated these damn stairs. I mean, they're not that long compared to like the ladder and Snake Eater, but.
What's up? I feel kind of sick all of a sudden.
Even someone as dense as you can feel it?
But at least the ladder in Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater had some music to it, so.
What a feeling.
Yuri. Estelle, too?
I'm fine.
Don't overexert yourself. We can rest here and have a look around.
Seriously? What's going on? Ever since we got here...
If a monster attacked us right now, I don't think I'd be up to it.
Saying stuff like that is the best way to attract monsters, you know.
Yuri!
If you're gonna keel over, couldn't you do it in the middle of a crowded city street? I can't be expected to be there to catch you every time.
I didn't realize how bad the outfit would make this look, seeing as how Estelle's hair's covered up one eye, and Yuri's shoulder pad right there is covering up her other eye, so it looks like she's blind.
Yes, thank you. I'm still doing okay.
This is air.
What? I thought air couldn't be seen with the naked eye.
If it's dense enough, it can be.
Estelle, weren't you saying something about that earlier? That dense air is bad for the body.
Yes. High
There she goes pulling the book again.
Occasionally have very negative effects on the human body.
It made you pass out in the Koi Woods, too.
Really? Wow.
Maybe we should get out of here.
But we still haven't made sure if the mercenaries are here or not.
I guess that's true, but...
Let's keep moving.
You know how Rita's walking over to the panel like she's drunk?
It looks like this Blastia is linked to the door.
How do we open it?
It seems that we have to carefully put together the symbols to form the right phrase.
Wouldn't it be faster to break in?
That's not a good idea. What if it makes the door stop working?
Carol's got some decent lock-picking skills, but I don't think his lock-picking skills are that good.
Hey, something's coming out of it.
So, should we just put some letters in here?
What letters?
We need some sort of clue, or else this door won't open.
Got it.
That water is floating?
It looks like that Blastia is causing it.
And probably this strange feeling as well.
Huh. He's similar to the ones at Emmead Hill in Cap Nor.
Is it broken?
When a blastia breaks, it loses its ability to take in air. There's no way it would get like this.
So, what's going on?
I don't know. What could he be trying to do?
Was that a monster?
It's that dragon freak!
Monster!
Take it easy, you're not feeling well. And there aren't any doctors around here.
Huh? But I... Ah!
The barrier's gonna fail.
Don't worry, that's a reverse barrier.
Reverse barrier?
It's a powerful barrier for holding monsters. He won't get out of there anytime soon. But the air here, this isn't normal.
I got a bad feeling about this.
There you go, video game cliche number, I don't even know how many. I've got a bad feeling about this.
It's starting to disappear.
Rita! Calm down, I'll have it fixed in no time.
Murph. I like repeat.
Sorry, none of us here are nice enough to take your friendly warning seriously.
You don't say. Well now, if it isn't that runt Carol who got his sorry butt cut from the team.
They love telling him he got cut from the team, yet Nan keeps saying he ran away. Someone, please, context, tell it to me. Which one is it?
Looks pretty thick over there. That's just what we want. You all just sit tight and behave yourselves. We're only interested in taking out this big brute.
You sure talk big. Taking care of a pet is a big responsibility, you know.
Yeah, you know, you gotta feed it, you gotta bathe it, you gotta take it outside every now and then.
Don't go abandoning him for someone else to take care of.
It's that dragon freak!
Him again!
See, I knew it was there, I just got the timing off.
Hey, I feel better.
The barrier's down!
Of course! That dragon freak broke the blastia! You're dead, freak! Dead!
Rita's raging! She's angry!
Yeah, that's it. Show me some anger. Show me what a monster's like. Now I'm gonna mop the floor with you.
Looks like he wants the first piece of action, Clint. Well, come and get some then!
Come and get you some, boy. Now, my first playthrough, I know I got the secret mission with this enemy, so I know I ain't got to worry about it.
I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh!
I guess we gotta take care of someone else's pet.
Yes, that is a very bad, bad dragon. Oh, you better? I can't do it all by myself. Do I not have? Oh, I'll have to check later. I swear, if Rita gets in the damn part and she does nothing.
Sorry I'm late.
And see, look, she's still doing nothing. I don't get this. I don't get why she just continues. Well, I didn't even do anything, but alright, I'll take it. But, yeah, see? Still doing nothing. And everything's turned on. Like, I don't get this. Like, I got all her arts. Well, she's only got 3 arts, but still doing nothing. I don't get this. So, I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that.
That monster was huge.
Hey, what's with the kid?
Okay, I lied. I guess I didn't have the secret mission. I don't know how to... I bet that looks horrible on the screen right now. Okay, it went away. I guess I didn't. I thought I did get that secret mission. I just got the trophy for it, so I guess I didn't have it before. Oh well. I don't know. I had to check that. I don't know if there's something in the strategy you can change on Rita to fix that, or I don't know. I have to check that.
We made it. What about Carol?
You see, as far as I knew, everything was default when I started this playthrough. So I don't know if it's just something you got to go into the system and fix, or what. And then he goes.
It's not gonna hold. Chief, we have to withdraw. We can't afford to stay here now that the mark has escaped.
Damn. Hadn't seen a monster like that in a while. What a letdown. Alright, pull out.
We should leave too.
It's not fair. I wanted to beat the hell out of that freak too.
That dragon freak.
Wait, where did Carol go?
If he isn't out here, he probably left before us. We'll look for him as we go.
Oh, okay, we're back. Sorry, we're just looking at that. Strategy. Yes, everything's default. Oh, okay. Heal, let's see, heal, assist, fend. Give all actions up to the character. See if that fixes anything. Use. I always set these to use as well. Forgot about that. No, don't worry about the fatal strikes. Yeah, that may have been it. I'm not sure. That you're probably right. That may have been it. Oh wait, I ain't got. That's why I ain't got Carol in the party. I was gonna fix his so he wouldn't use all this damn TP. I guess he ran off. Oh shit, wrong thing. There we go. Use half. Put hers to half. Or no. There we go. Up to you, up to you, up to you. Keep distance, keep formation. Okay. What did I use? I usually keep the fatal strikes to myself. But I do let them use the over limits because half time I can't do the over limits myself. So it's nice to see when the other characters can do it. But yeah, that probably did fix that. I didn't even realize it said defend on hers. Because like I said, I started the game at default, so I guess the game defaults you to just have her heal, which is weird. Seeing as how, you know, Estelle's mainly the one that heals, so I don't know why I would default that to defend on her and her not do anything. It's just, to me, that's just weird.
Something comes up, and it's just poof, you're gone. Always, always running away by yourself. It's not like that. Not like what? Like I said back in Halure. I'm not talking about Halure. If you're not ashamed of anything, then shouldn't you hurry back to your friends? It's just that... No need to explain to me. I think you've got other people who'll listen to you.
Huh? Guys.
Carol, I'm so glad you're safe.
Where the hell did you go? We were really in a jam back there.
A jam and a pickle.
Sorry.
Hey, at least you made it out in one piece.
I'm leaving.
Wait!
You think long and hard about what you've done. That's all I have to say to you.
Hey, Yuri, keep your hands off the Pac-Man.
Hey, cut it out!
Let's get going, Carol. We're all tired.
Yuri, man, we were way off. The Blood Alliance was nowhere to be seen.
No kidding. We'll have to take any information that guy gives us with a grain of salt.
Guy? You don't mean...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna roast that deadbeat the moment I see him!
Let's take it easy on the way back.
Rita just hates everyone. She smacks Carol around. She hates the old man Raven. She hates the dragon freak. See, look.
Next time I see that freak, my magic will be ready. No mercy.
That freak.
What's she so mad about?
It looks like she's upset that we let that dragon rider escape.
I never thought he'd go as far as the Kerbockrum underground to destroy Blastia. Well, that's dedication.
The next time we meet, I'll choke the life out of him with my bare hands.
Rita's pretty dedicated herself.
Trying to see if she'll do anything now. Well, she is moving around a lot more. Then again, I guess she's trying to space herself. I mean, I guess it's something. I mean, all the characters technically do that whenever they learn a new ability, which is funny the first time you get them all leveled up when you use those items at the beginning of the game, because all it is just them doing nothing but getting all their stuff leveled. Okay, getting all their arts. Hopefully now he'll use half of his TP. Down, boy. Bam.
So I finally found you. That's far enough.
You lackeys must have had a lot of time on your hands if you crossed the ocean just to see us.
You're in no position to talk down to the likes of me. Now, princess, right this way.
I know I've heard Kimura's voice actor in other games too, but I can't think of him off the top of my head.
The princess standing right here in front of us.
Yuri, but how did you...
What? Estelle's a princess? I suspected as much myself.
Rita, you too?
Wait, you've got to be kidding!
And what will happen to my friends?
Why, they'll be drawn and quartered for abducting a member of the royal family, of course.
Please, wait! I wasn't abducted.
Ah, what a mouthy young lady you are. This way, please.
Estelle!
Now die like the flies you are.
Arrest the culprit Yuri Lowell and his accomplices.
Oh, there's LeBlanc.
You, the Swan Brigade. Just a minute. This prize catches mine. I won't let you take him from me that easily.
I love how Timur's treating everybody like they're a fish.
Catch? Our duties are not to be carried out in the fashion of a hunt. Did I not also hear someone mention dying earlier?
You did. What is wrong with condemning criminals to their deaths?
Should not criminals be captured and judged in accordance with the laws?
I suppose I can let you have these little worms. If it isn't Schwan, it's Flynn. These upstart commoners are so full of themselves, even that commandant.
This way, please, Your Highness. Do watch your step.
But I...
Yes, right this way.
Arrest them, in the name of Captain Schwan!
Okay, Yuri Lowell gang, it's curtains for you, I say.
What do you mean, gang? Hey! Get your hands off me! Do you know who I am?
But I haven't done anything!
Don't hurt them!
Estelle, don't worry.
Yuri!
Just start walking. Walk, I say.
Ow! Hey, watch it with the pulling.
Sir Schwan, we shall take these undesirables to Heliord. All members? Continuing on, we will review the particulars of your 18th crime.
Please do.
Is it true that you threw a knight sent to collect the taxes in...
Wow, I'd forgotten about that. Was that you, Tweedledee?
That's right! I was in bed with a cold for 3 whole days thanks to you.
How many more of these are there? This is getting pretty boring.
I wonder what'll happen to me.
So I'll write, you have no signs of remorse in the report then.
Where's that do-nothing captain of...
Playing hooky
You dare mock our captain? Sir Schwan is a legendary hero, and a veteran of the Great War 10 years ago.
So basically, His Eminence would never stoop so low as to deal with nobodies like us.
Quiet, I say! Quiet! Getting on to your next offense.
Your Excellency, Commandant Alexei, to what do we owe this pleasure?
With the tiny mustache like LeBlanc's, it's no wonder why he's not as noble as Flynn. You might as well just shave that damn thing off.
What?
All your crimes are hereby pardoned by the good graces of their Highnesses Esteles and Yoder.
What? But these foul criminals have disturbed the peace of the Empire.
The Imperial Knights thank you for rescuing Prince Yoder and protecting Princess Estelise.
Please, take this.
We've got no need for this. It's not like we did those things for the sake of the Knights.
I see.
What about Estelle?
She has just given her consent to be returned to the Imperial capital.
What? Well, I guess she is a princess after all.
The princess is waiting at the inn. We would be pleased if you made an appearance.
Oh, there's a Wonder Chef. I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah.
So Estelle's going back home, huh?
You don't have a problem with this, Yuri?
It's not my decision to make.
Well, I guess that's true, but...
More importantly, where are we?
This is the city of Helior. It was only just recently built. It's still a very new town. If you follow this road to the east, you'll hit Caer Bakram, where we were earlier.
I see. Well, maybe I'll have a look around the town a bit.
I've got my own business to attend to.
What to do?
Oh, so both of you were here the whole time.
Yuri, watch your speech in front of His Royal Highness. You could at least show due courtesy to the gracious...
It's okay, Flynn. Miss Estelise and I acted of our own volition.
You've already heard about Lady Estelise then, I see.
Yeah, I heard.
Yuri, I thought that traveling with you would be to Her Highness's own benefit, but...
The royal family can't be allowed to romp all over the countryside without restraint.
That's not very convincing coming from you.
I apologize. But now especially, it's undesirable for the royal family's concerns to be brought into the public eye.
Concerns? You mean whether you or the princess is next in line for the imperial throne?
Correct. There are currently two opinions, that of the Imperial Knights and that of the Council.
Your Highness!
There's no use hiding any details from him when he already knows so much. The Imperial Knights are backing my own ascension to the throne. Meanwhile, Miss Estelise has the support of the Council.
She's a princess after all.
Yes, her relation may be a distant one, but she's unmistakably of royal blood.
That's gotta be tough for the Knights, too. Even if she's the rival of their candidate for the throne, it's not like they can just stop protecting the princess, is it?
Yuri, this matter is...
I don't know anyone odd enough to be interested in information like this. Well, I'm gonna go drop by Esteliza's place, and then I'm gonna take a load off at the inn. Thanks for the chat.
Wait, I say!
Hey, it's Tweedle-A and Tweedle-B.
Don't call us that!
Something I can help you two with?
Even if you have a direct pardon from His Highness Yoder, I say that does not change the fact that you committed crimes against the Empire!
As members of the Imperial Knights, our honor will not allow us to simply let—
Yuri Lowell! You will battle with us here, I say, fair and—
If you beat us, we'll recognize you as innocent of your crimes.
Don't make claims you can't back up. Since when did you two have the authority to forgive people?
Regardless, battle!
If that's what it takes to make you happy, I guess I can humor you.
Excellent! Come with us! Kiss your freedom goodbye!
I say, prepare to face the Imperial Knight's ultimate fighting technique, the Burst Art!
Again, you're claiming regular techniques as your own. That doesn't belong to the Knights.
I say be quiet!
The Burst Art, huh? I've heard of it before, but...
You don't know how it's done? You fool!
I say we shall show you! But before that happens, you'll be reduced to no more than a worthless caterpillar crawling on the ground! Rah! I say... Rah!
Maybe it has something to do with overlimit.
Go! Show him how it's done, Adacor!
I say, watch me now! The arcane art of the
It didn't hit him! What are you doing?
Huh. Burst Arts can be linked from an arcane art. I wonder if I could imitate that.
There's no way an amp...
And now, overlimit.
I'll blow you away!
No, I'm full, thank you.
Ah!
Arcane art,
Take this!
You're dead! Divine Wolf! That's enough for today. I say... And another! Alright. And another! You're dead! Divine Wolf! I say... I'm fine. Yeah, easy win.
Man, nothing like some good exercise before turning in for the night. I guess I'll hurry back to the inn.
I'm back. I was talking to my roommate about some moving situation stuff, and yes, this is New Game Plus. I don't know if you're still, well, you're not, but yeah, this is New Game Plus. And even though there's no one in the party anymore watching, thank you, Mallow Key, for joining the stream. It was a lot of fun. I'll still stream for a little bit, I guess. I had to keep running around.
She must have been exhausted today. I didn't want to wake her up. We could still talk tomorrow.
Right. Why don't we all return to our rooms then?
Game's a lot easier on New Game Plus too, but eh.
What's the matter, Repeat?
Did you guys hear a strange sound?
Well, I did hear Repeat just whine, so I mean...
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Oh, I've been hearing that the barrier blastia has been acting up lately.
Hey, hold your horses.
I can't.
Commandant Alexei is there, isn't he? He should be able to take care of it.
Rita, if we let you go out on your own, it'll be just another repeat of Amid Hill.
Well, if you want, we could at least let Flynn know about it. Blastia has been making some odd noises. You think it's okay?
You came all the way here because you were worried about that? As always, Yuri, you can't leave well enough alone if you see anything amiss.
Hey, it's not me. She was the one that...
It's obvious that something's not right with that Blastia. Let me have a look at it.
This Blastia is currently in a state of repair. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you to examine it.
Why?
What was that vibration?
Don't tell me that was the Blastia.
Maybe something's happened to the Blastia.
Let's get out of here.
Your Highness, you must stay here.
Oh, hush, Freddy. That's my cat meowing in the background. I don't know if you can hear him. But you can now because I got this podcast playing. What, Freddy?
Rita! Let me go! I can't just leave him like this! The air is just pouring out of this thing! At this density, it might kill someone!
And what about you? Damn it! That girl's Blastia crazy!
You damn right she is.
It's okay. I'll just readjust the volume of air. You'll be just like new.
It's too dangerous! You've got to get out of here!
Lead the civilians out of the city, as well as the princess and the others.
Yes, sir.
The air is completely out of control. There's no telling what it will do.
No! The flow of air has outstripped its capacity! At this rate, it'll either swallow the city or even explode!
Explode! Did you hear that? Everybody get out of here!
Rita!
Princess!
It exploded.
Rita, hang on! Please, get a room ready for Rita.
Do you even hear what you're saying? You're just as worn out as she is.
Prepare rooms at once. I'll take her there myself.
Carol, can you stand?
Yeah.
Come on, we're going too.
Come in.
You can't keep using your healing arts on her forever, Esteliz. Come on, let's let her rest for now.
Yes.
I can't believe she had to go and do something like that.
Yes. Once Rita chooses to do something, she won't listen to anyone else.
You're one to talk. You were just as bad as she was.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna stay here. You should go rest. Aren't you tired from using your healing arts so much?
I'm jealous of Rita. She has something she cares about so much.
And so can you, if you spend enough time looking for it. But you need to go and get some sleep now.
No, I'm fine. Yuri, you should get some sleep yourself.
Flynn will get mad at me if you pass out.
So let him get mad at you.
Huh. Poor Yuri.
Look, don't come asking me to take your place when you collapse from exhaustion.
I can't ask you to take my place if I've already collapsed, can I?
Yeah, she does have a point. Party with everyone.
You must think I'm totally useless. After what happened when you first met me, and at Care Bakram, and today.
I think everyone freaked out today. Even the great Commandant was pretty in over his head. There are lots of things even grown-ups can't do.
Even you, Yuri? Yeah, I guess so.
Now you got the idea.
Hey, Yuri?
Hmm?
Do you think you'd want to maybe start a guild with me?
A guild, huh? Yeah, that's an idea. I'll think about it.
Really?
What, you're surprised?
I thought you'd say, no way! I've been in enough messes already! Or something.
Not all adults think like that, you know. Anyway, it's late. Let's get some rest and see how she's doing in the morning.
Come in.
Glad to see you're awake.
Look at that, Stell's passed out already.
And after I told her over and over to call me before she collapses.
You didn't think she'd really listen to you, did you?
She looks happy.
Hey, so... what do you think Esteliz thinks of me? Why are you making that face?
I just didn't think you were the kind of person who cared what other people thought.
Forget it. You can go now.
Compared to those formulas of yours, she should be easy to figure out.
Huh? Rita! You're awake, but be careful. It's just when you think you've recovered that you're in the most danger.
It's all right. I'm fine. Also, you don't need to pretend to be using that blastia anymore.
What do you mean?
It's pretty cool that you can use healing arts without a blastia.
But how did you...
There's the dragon freak.
Hey, it's that dragon freak!
Are you alright? Don't you ever learn?
It sounds like the sky is falling in here. What's going on? Huh? Ah! What was that thing?
Just when the conversation was getting interesting.
That's enough talk about Estelle's healing arts for now.
Fine by me. I've pretty much figured it out anyway.
Don't look at me like that. Do I really look like that much of a bad guy to you?
Yes.
Hey, wait! What's going on, you guys? Come on, tell me!
Nah, you're not old enough yet, Carol.
Well, take care on the way back to the capital.
Okay.
Do you have everything? Wouldn't want to have to come back later.
If I forget anything, you'll bring it to me. Won't you, Yuri?
Yeah, right. Okay, let's go find Flynn. I'll take you that
what are you all gonna do after this?
Well, we did lose track of the Blood Alliance.
That's easy. We can just go to Dawngrest. Or not. Man, if I go back there now, they'll all just laugh at me.
Dawngrest? That's the guild city, right?
Yeah. I thought we could find out about the Blood Alliance there.
What direction is it from here?
Well, it's to the west, I guess, but...
Let's check it out then. Might be helpful for anybody thinking you're starting a guild, too.
Huh? For starting a guild? Well, let's go then.
Oh, you can't put her back in the party just yet.
It doesn't seem like that Flynn character is around here.
Does that mean you're staying with us for now?
Well, would that be alright?
Carol, don't fill the princess's head with ideas.
You cannot simply do as you wish. Your Highness must return to the capital. Flynn is already set out to tend to other business. Now then, Rita Mordia, we would like you to investigate yesterday's blastia malfunction.
That's pointless. I looked at him this morning, but I couldn't figure anything out.
No, we would ask that you go to the forest of Cave Mock.
Cave Mock, huh? Oh yeah, the plants affected by the disaster here look just like the ones in that forest.
We have reports of tree mutations, and of monsters increasing in both number and aggressiveness. Messengers have gone to the capital, but much time will be wasted finding a gifted mage.
I specialize in blastia. Plants are out of my league.
Consider their connection to the air. I imagine that is within your league.
Besides, if Estella's going back to the capital, I want to go with her.
What do you mean?
You are a researcher in an Imperial Blastia laboratory. You must undertake the tasks assigned to you.
Then there should be no problem if I accompany her to the forest, right?
Princess, please do not make suggestions that are simply out of the question.
If this does have something to do with air, then my healing arts would prove useful.
Yes, they would.
Please, Alexei. Let me do my part to help.
Your Highness, I simply cannot allow you to go to such a dangerous forest.
Well, what if... Yuri, would you come with us?
Unless she just drags Yuri along.
If Yuri were to come, you wouldn't be worried, right?
Young man, please escort the princess. I ask this of you only because you once sought to join the Imperial Knights.
Of all the underhanded... I didn't ask anybody to count on me. You're pushing me into this.
It seems I can take that reply as indication of your agreement.
But there's something I have to do as well. We go to the forest after Dawngrest.
Very well.
Your Excellency.
It seems Flynn foresaw this outcome.
Huh? He did what?
He left this message for you. Take care of Her Highness.
All right then. It's the forest of Cave Mock by way of Dawngrest.
I have a job for you.
Oh, Raven. Spoilers.
I learned that valuable lesson, but I don't have to learn a valuable lesson. I've used mental telepathy a lot of times, and certain people that were in certain positions didn't understand what I was thinking, but they'll pay. They'll pay. They'll pay.
palabras, cuando llega la oportunidad hay que aprovecharla y él usa telepatía más bien para lograr sus grandes propósitos. El famoso Randy Savage Macho Man.
Wow. Hey, I tell you, I don't speak Spanish, but I can interpret Randy Savage there.
What was he saying?
Well, I don't know exactly what happened, but he was, at that particular television taping, he was told some news that contraindicated some news that he was told before.
Don't let him trip you up.
And he's not happy about it. And then he was told, yeah, now we're doing international interviews. And what you had to do was you had to go and do your interview. Back in the, they eliminated the fucking translator and everything by the time the 90s came along. But in those days, besides the English interviews, the local interviews, and the different promos you do for the TV show when you were at TV all day, you get there at noon, you do interviews in those fucking rooms in the back, sometimes until midnight, except you went out and wrestled.
That'll be
But the international interviews, that Spanish guy, the Spanish announcer, was supposed to be translating Macho Man Randy Savage's fucking promo about his goddamn opponents, or about what he was saying, what he was talking about, who he was mad at.
Could you be any weaker?
And Savage was pissed off and didn't want to do a goddamn interview for international television where he was going to be speaking in English, and he knew this dipshit wasn't going to be able to fucking translate it anyway. And if you notice, the translator throws in a bunch of words and names of challengers that Savage had never even mentioned. And Savage is venting about how, yes, earlier, words going to turn a wind, you don't know which way the wind's blowing, you think one thing and then something else happened. Yeah, he's fucking pissed at the office, and he deliberately gave that translator gibberish to translate, and was having fun doing it.
I use mental telepathy a lot of times. Did you do a lot of those? A lot of those international interviews?
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, no, as I said, they had quit doing just the... It was unwieldy, but also the volume of interviews that we were doing in the early and mid-90s were such that they didn't have the foreign language announcer standing by there to do those stand-ups and translates. They already had 4 or 5 sometimes pre-tape rooms built in the bowels of the building, in the arenas, where they would take the soundproofing and the anvil cases, and they would make little tiny rooms, and goddamn they were hot and stuffy. They were only about 12 feet square for a producer and a cameraman and an audio guy and the talent in front of a backdrop, and then you'd go from one room to another doing these one was for superstars, one was for Wrestling Challenge, one was for local promos,
there we go,
one was for international. And by that point, you'd do a 30 or 40 second pre-tape, and they would plug it into the international show. And what they did with it from there, I have no fucking idea. Maybe the announcers translated it after they played it. I don't fucking know. I don't care. But we didn't have to actually talk to the guy that was translating on camera by that point. But yeah, that was, and see, that's the thing. It took you halfway through that thing to realize that Randy Savage was never going to make a goddamn lick of sense, because he still had that delivery and that way of saying things where it was words, and you knew they were words, and you figured sooner or later you'd figure out what he was talking about, right? Of course, you never did there, but Savage could say shit that didn't make sense, but he said it in such a way that it sounded like...
Oh man, I wish that enemy would have appeared again. There we go.
Anyway, you know what else he was good at, Brian?
What's that?
Grilling steaks.
Oh, and that. Grilling steaks.
Especially as long as he didn't have...
Here comes a new spell.
Oh, silver light.
Here comes a new splashing spell.
That'll be 100.
Did you hear what wannabe MZ guy did this week? Wannabe MZ guy and his goofy girlfriend?
Yes, we can do this.
I think I know who you're talking about, yes.
I don't want to mention it. He's another one of the hop on the Cornette bandwagon. If I can get Jim Cornette to argue with me, somebody will know that I'm alive, right? Besides my mother and possibly members of my immediate family.
Oh,
some of these people are dogs, aren't even sure that they like these people. So this is another one of the hop hop on the Cornet bandwagon, people. Actually, I argued with him first because he was running his dick liquor in public again on Twitter and making stupid statements. He's one of these people that in the past has had many suggestions on how I can modify my fucking behavior and just what's wrong with me, and he'll sit down and he'll enumerate these things. Like I said, to get me to yell at him because nobody knows who this fucking guy is. Actually, a few people do. I'll get to that in a second. He thinks I call him wannabe MZ because he thinks he's doing like a TMZ meets wrestling kind of thing. That's
It'll be 100.
Have you ever seen that TMZ show to begin with? They actually introduce videos where some guy says, well, yeah, we sent a guy with a VHS camcorder to fucking walk up and get in the face of fucking noted rapper Putz McGee and ask him about global warming. Here's what he said. Well, and then Putz McGee says, yeah, man, that global warming, that's bad.
Yeah, you're speaking of, that's actually where he started. He was at TMZ for a while.
Well, I heard he was the janitor at the building and he went to get coffee. And then they started a TMZ football team and he played guard, end, and tackle. He sat on the end of the bench, guarded the water, and tackled anybody that tried to fucking steal it. But anyways, this fucking joke of a human being, he's had all these ideas about what I need to modify. Come to find out, he wasn't stalking a porn star. That stalking is a strong word. Apparently, a bunch of people are on him because he's just creepy to a porn star. He apparently found out by a random tweet that this porn star that he's infatuated with, that he's been sending direct messages to or whatever, was like in a grocery store, and he not only showed up at that place, but he showed up with his girlfriend, so his girlfriend could go over and ask this fucking porn star if he could have her autograph, but he didn't want the porn star to think he was creepy, so he sends a girl over to do it. I think they're all creepy. And a bunch of people are on him about that. But he thinks there's ways I ought to modify my personal and romantic relationships.
Damn it, I was trying to get those two together.
Well, he's not even got the guts to walk up to a porn star, for fuck's sake. But anyway,
it'll be 100 years.
This idiot actually said he was referring to something that Tony Khan had done, right? Tony Khan had told the people at his taping, when they just let fans in at the AEW taping, he said, please don't cuss, use profanity, because we're on television. Well, this wannabe MC tweets, well, where are all the people that are outraged when the WWE tries to mind control people and tell them how to react when Tony Khan of AEW does the same thing? Oh, fucking hell. And this guy supposedly, allegedly tells people he's in a television bit. This guy is to journalism and television what German bukkake flicks are to cinema. But he doesn't even know the difference between telling people how to react and telling people not to cuss at a television taping. And he gets some people trying to defend him, saying, well, yeah, it's a TV-14 show, and the talent can cuss. Why can't the Number one, TV-14 doesn't mean that you, all 500 people in the building can chant, you fucked up, over and over again. Secondly, especially when it's live television, all of you TV experts out there, it's a pain in the fucking ass, even if you've got a guy with a finger on a 7-second delay button, to mute crowd chants without fucking up the rest of the program, because they bleed over the announcer audio, especially in nearly empty buildings, which is what you're dealing with AEW on a good night anyway. So it's complete idiocy. And something that every wrestling promotion that's ever done television has done, at least since the days of when people didn't have the good common sense that not to fucking cuss when they're at a TV taping. We never had to say that in the 80s, and the people legitimately hated us, but now that everybody's smart and knows it's a TV show, they want to scream fuck all the time on live wrestling TV shows. Fucking idiots. So anyway, I volunteered to take up for Tony Khan. And I tweeted back, I said, never mind, Tony, I got this one. And I told the dipshit how fucking stupid his statement was. And reasons that I just enumerated. He knows that. He's just trying to be contrary, tries to argue with people because he wants people to notice him. And his fucking BMZ show. So when I did that, then of course he's trying to engage me to get a name and a reputation off the Cornet Bounce. The Cornet Bounce. And he decides to tell me how to modify my behavior, as I said, and mentioned, well, you must have had a bad cucking session. I said, no, actually it's a fucking session, and you wouldn't know what those are since you only date the Four Sisters on Thumb Street. But then he actually, unless it's just him under another account, because I've heard people do that. Don't they, Brian? They get other accounts and pretend to be other people so they can agree with themselves. But did his girlfriend, or did his girlfriend not, actually send out a tweet, much like Trent's mother on AEW in her minivan? Did he not have his girlfriend send out a tweet verifying that they had had sexual relations that week, so that we would all know?
I assume it's his girlfriend because she labeled herself as such, and why would anyone do that otherwise?
Do you have the transcript of his significant other's tweet that said she has interjected herself in this situation so that I can read that, or I can hear that?
I have it here, yes.
Let's eliminate them.
Ryan's hot girlfriend. I'll get real quick to let you know he's had sex with me. His hot girlfriend 5 times this week.
Yeah, I beat you into...
Well, I guess I stand corrected. He has had sex 5 times this week, but, darling, I don't know what your name is, so I'll just say hot girlfriend.
Don't get sloppy.
You better watch out, because the reason why you're so hot, if you had sex with him without wearing protection when you penetrated him, well, one sign of a sexually transmitted disease is a high fever. That may be why you have this flushed, hot feeling. It can't be from your picture. Trust me on this. I put your picture in prison cells to cure the sex offenders. But if you're hot and you got a temperature, I would suggest wrapping that rascal the next time that you penetrate your boyfriend on a BMZ.
That was easy.
And otherwise, just slink on off and stay the fuck where you belong, which is in your place, know your role, shut your mouth, and take some comfort in the fact that most people in the world that are hearing me speak now have no idea who the fuck you are or what you look like, so you are not completely and utterly humiliated. Thank you very much.
Honey, do me a favor, can you write to this porn star and ask her if I can just meet her, and then when you're done with that, let Jim Cornette know I've actually had sex. Please, just let him know I've been laid.
One at a time.
Anyone can anoint themselves a wrestling journalist. There's nothing else like it. You don't see real journalists get into fights like these so-called wrestling journalists get into. And then anyone just is like, all of a sudden, I'm a wrestling journalist. Know nothing about wrestling. Nothing about wrestling history.
But are there Star Wars journalists? The people that are really into Star Wars, I mean, hey, we're all fans of something, right? But the people that are really into Star Wars, do they start websites about Star Wars and critique the Star Wars movies and then become professional Star Wars journalists where they claim to have all the inside scoops about the next Star Wars and the people that produce and act in them? Are there Star Wars journalists, or is it just wrestling?
Well, there certainly are people who do what you said. They create websites and critique Star Wars, for example, and I don't know if they...
But I mean, are they ongoing journalists about this? Are they on top of every time that fucking George Lucas fucking leaves his house to take a shit in a fucking porta potty? Are they there to cover it?
No, I think wrestling is really unique in that, you know, in other things you'll hear like, you know, Star Wars blogger or something. But in wrestling, you have these people just say, I'm a journalist, and the media doesn't give a shit about wrestling by and large. So sometimes they even accept that these people who have made themselves journalists, who have declared themselves journalists, they're journalists. In actuality, they're just jerk-offs.
You know, Brian, I'd be a whole lot more comfortable right now if I was wearing my buttercloth shirt. Yes, I'm mushing out of nowhere.
This is Dawngrest, my hometown.
Looks like a pretty lively place.
Well, it's the second largest city after the Imperial capital.
I thought it'd be more dark and dank, you know? Like a den of villains.
That's just a prejudice people have about the guilds.
I'm sure the bad reputation of the Blood Alliance is to blame for that.
Yeah. Jeez, Yuri, you make it sound like I'm a villain.
If you're a villain, what does that make him?
Point taken. So, how should we go about tracking down Barbos?
The best way is probably to stop by the Union and check there.
The Union, a guild collective run by the 5 so-called Master Guilds, right?
Yeah, the Union also serves as the city's government.
But how is this gonna work? Isn't Barbos' Blood Alliance one of the 5 Master Guilds?
Which means if we lay a hand on him, we'll be picking a fight with the Union as well.
We won't know the answer to that until we ask the Dawn.
The Dawn is the boss of the Union, isn't he?
Yep. Dawn Whitehorse, leader of Altosk, the most powerful of the 5 Master Guilds.
All right, let's go see what the Dawn has to say then. You know the way, right, Carol?
Hey, wait! He's not the kind of person you can just meet. I don't really know if...
Please?
Union headquarters is in the north part of town.
Just real briefly, before I give you a chance to react, they followed it up with 30-second Darby Allin video with Tax in his back, climbing up on top of a 100-foot tall bridge and jumping off of it into the water. I just want to go on record as saying every time I see Darby Allin, I like him less and less. At first, I saw a fucking unique kind of baby face with a different style, and even though he's painfully small, if he was the only small guy around, and you put attention on him and he can fight and overcome blah blah blah, the more I see him do this thumbtack shit and his skateboard shit and jumping off of shit, I think he's a goddamn complete fucking idiot. What in the world would possess you if Tony Khan was saying, I'm gonna put you in a pay-per-view main event and I'm gonna pay you $10 or $25 or $50,000, but you gotta fucking splash the goddamn guy off the top of the bridge, that may be one thing. But to just go up and jump off the top of a fucking bridge for a 30-second VTR on television, you, my friend, are a goddamn idiot. And what's more, the guy that signed him to a contract to pay him money to perform as a professional wrestler and is sitting watching him do all this stupid skateboard shit and jumping off of shit, taking a chance on getting hurt, I assume he'd still collect his fucking guarantee. Not if I was the fucking boss. You dumb son of a bitch. You fucking get hurt and can't perform in any way for me doing anything other than working wrestling in my ring. You're on your fucking own. I'm gonna fire your ass in while you're in the hospital hooked up to an oxygen tent because you're a fucking idiot. Goddamn Jerry Jarrett didn't speak to Jerry Lawler for fucking weeks when he broke his leg playing fucking football that he wasn't supposed to be playing because he was the main event star of the territory. This little fucking goof probably making 150 grand a year, and all he wants to do is try to do stupid shit for free to hurt himself that don't have anything to do with wrestling. What about old Darby jumping off the bridge?
I'm not as offended by that as you are.
It's stupid. Yeah, it's... You know what could be in that fucking water?
Is that what your concern is? What's in the water?
What? No, I'm talking about fucking sharp shit. Shit sticking up. Shit you can land and impale yourself on. Besides that, you're still jumping 80 feet into water. You knock yourself out and drown. What? Boy, that'd be a real hoot. fucking bridge. Well, when he smacked and hit the water, it knocked him out and he floated downstream, and it's been 3 days we ain't found him yet. That'd been a fucking hilarious thing to have happen. Dumb shits.
Are you bothered by the fact that AEW has this guy who has the potential to be one of the top guys there based on his uniqueness? That they have him, or they allow him to do this stupid stuff? And yes. He puts it on video? Or are you bothered that he does it? That he chooses to do this with his life?
Both. Both that he's doing it for real, and I mean, if you're gonna do it, at least shoot video of it. I always said, hey, if I was ever gonna get fucking badly injured, I wanted fucking video. I'm glad there's video of the scaffold match thing, but I also got paid 10 grand for that in 1986. Did anybody pay dipshit 10 grand to jump off that fucking bridge, which was a lot more fucking dangerous? He's an idiot. If you're taking risks for the wrestling business, your profession, and you're getting paid for it, and you're taking bigger risks on the bigger shows because you get a bigger check, I'm fine with that. If you're just going out like a fucking jack-off on ridiculousness and doing stupid shit like these demented skateboard fucks do, and sticking thumbtacks in yourself and jumping off of shit because you're fucking warped outlook on life and you're depressed or you want to feel alive or whatever these fucking goddamn, they ought to all call BetterHelp. This whole generation. They ought to have their goddamn heads examined. You know what you'd find? Nothing. That they can all piss up a rope. We're gonna do all that shit for absolutely no money and take a chance on paralyzing yourself? Fuck you. I'll be over here eating a cheeseburger and getting paid for it. Anyway, Lance Archer was up next. And they actually did something right.
Hey, what are you doing?
What? Nothing.
Hmm? Well, if it ain't little Carol.
What the hell are you thinking coming back here?
Hey, what's with you?
Yeah, I don't see Nan. She already ditched you?
No way. She wouldn't stop nagging, so I took off.
This would explain why Carol wasn't too eager to go to Dongrist.
So are you the latest guild to take him in? You could do a lot better than that, loser.
All this kid can brag about is the number of guilds he's joined. Oh, right. That's a bad thing.
Are these your friends, Carol? You can do a lot better than these losers.
What did you say?
Such undignified men.
Shut up.
You sure have a way of saying things. I mean, you're right, but...
Yeah, you just keep talking.
What's that sound?
Damn it. They're back again.
Come on.
The alarm. Monsters are here.
Monsters? Wait, is this shaking the monsters' footsteps?
If so, they've brought quite an army.
Yeah, but don't worry. Even if there have been a lot of monsters around here lately, our barrier here is strong, and it's never been broken before, and the guilds take care of the monsters outside the barrier. Huh? Oh, crap!
The barrier disappeared?
What the hell is going on? The monsters are gonna get inside!
Damn it, why do things like this always happen to me, no matter where I go?
You gotta be cursed.
Maybe.
Yuri, we have to go stop the monsters.
This is crazy. Where are all these monsters coming from?
Something isn't right. Doesn't something seem different about the monsters as well?
Here they come.
Leave it to me.
They actually did something right here. Old Sean Maluda was the opponent. Lance Archer killed him. Not only killed him, but killed him convincingly. It's the best he's looked. This is how you get over.
Don't let up.
And
There's more
Cody
coming.
didn't do a stretcher job for this guy. He did it for fucking boring Brody. If he was gonna do one, and what they did could have gotten Lance Archer over. And they couldn't do it for Lance Archer. They got to do it for the black hole of charisma. And then Jake and Lance got the promo in the ring, and it's be casino battle rules coming up, and at least they're putting the focus on Lance, and he's going to beat 20 other guys. I wish they would ask Jake to maybe dress like a fucking star and not like a guy who just walked away from a state home. But anyway, this was okay when the music interrupted.
Ah!
Here comes Taz with Ricky Starks and Brian Cage. Remember where I said, well, why aren't there any fucking heels wrestling these baby faces? It's because the heels are all mad at each other, too!
Forget it! Damn, I'm not gonna make it!
Come on, you filthy maggots! I'll take the lot of you! Come see how it feels to get beat down by an old man.
That old guy is really going after him. Who the hell is he?
It's the Dawn! That's Dawn Whitehorse!
So that's him, huh? It's the Dawn! The Dawn's here! Let's kick this monster scum out of here! Defend the city!
Nobody messes with the clouds of dawn!
Flynn!
We've come to help subdue the monsters!
Hold your horses, Night Boy. We couldn't live with ourselves if we let the Knights do our dirty work. Now get the hell out of here.
Is this really the time for that?
Each and every one of these people left the Empire of their own free will and joined a guild. There ain't a soul in this town so spineless they go running to you guys for help.
But...
These are the rules of the life we've chosen. It's up to us to make sure those rules don't get broken.
Holding to your beliefs no matter what's at stake. So that's what a real guild is like.
Hey, you there! Lead the way!
I have a name, you know! Where are we going, anyway?
We're going to repair the barrier, Blastia. If we don't, the city will be overrun with monsters.
You're coming too!
Guess that's my only option.
Your only option indeed. Well.
We're too late.
Out of the way! I might be able to do something with this.
Rita, watch out! Behind you!
We won't let you fix the barrier!
What the hell? It's just one thing after another. I'm sick of this.
Now the heels came out and confronted the heels. This is the worst booking. This makes shit stain look like fucking Eddie Graham or Leo Garibaldi, for fuck's sake. Toots Mond, even. The heels are mad at the heels. The baby faces are mad at the baby faces. The promo went to shit.
We have to repair the Blastia quickly.
And everybody was just talking over each other without saying anything. And then here comes Darby Allin with...
Looks like we have those guys to thank for the barrier Blastia
But why?
Looks like you've got your hands full over here.
So the Don's little lecture didn't stick?
I'm just doing what I can to help. How's the repair of the barrier Blastia going?
That'll depend on our genius mage here.
The core is still there. They just fiddled with your formula a bit and stopped it, didn't they? What the? This is an amplifier? And this formula again. The same as they were using back on Amid Hill.
The barrier disappeared when the monsters attacked. It can't be a coincidence that they happened at the same time, can it?
Probably not.
So does your appearance here mean this is tied up with all the Empire's problems?
I don't know. That's why I came here to check things out.
That's there, and this goes here.
That's our Rita.
Alright, time to clean up the monsters outside the barrier. The guilds won't be able to complain if we fight monsters outside the city.
We'll leave the monsters to Flynn. Let's go to the Union and ask about Barbos.
You really trust Flynn, don't you?
Only because there's no one else I can trust. That's how I look at it.
Yuri, I don't get you sometimes.
I don't think anyone does. I don't think anyone does.
Music and skateboard. Darby Allin is so pissed off at Ricky Starks for all the things he's done to him and said about him and making mockery of him, dressing up like him, that instead of just coming out of the fucking locker room and tackling him, he rides his little skateboard all the way down to ringside and then jumps in and tackles Ricky Starks. And beats the bejesus out of him and fights him all the way back down the fucking entranceway, while Starks' friends stand there and watch and make no move. Do nothing. And when they fight off, then Lance and fucking Brian Cage jaw-jack with each other and nothing happens. And then it's over. What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know, and also Jake seemed to have a problem letting Taz get a word in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They all talked over the top of each other and nobody said anything.
Yeah.
And there poor Taz is in the ring with fucking 5 guys that are 6'5". Well, not Starks, but you know what I'm saying.
Not Cage either.
Well, not Cage. Well, he's 6 feet wide, but it just,
Well, they're building up their Casino Royale. Is that what it is? The Battle Royale?
I guess. Yeah.
They're building that up, so they're showing that, you know, there's dissension between the heel ranks.
Oh, fuck it. No, they just don't know any better. Here's the
they
goddamn thing.
They clearly don't know any better. I'm giving you the reasoning for why they did this, but it's not right.
Well, here's the goddamn deal. The heels and the babyface are supposed to be mad at each other. The heels usually are supposed to like each other, but they will stab each other in the back if it's fortuitous for them, and the babyfaces are supposed to stand up for each other no matter what. And if you don't have clearly defined heels and babyfaces, so where the fans can tell as soon as they look at them which one they are, and you don't have reasons for them to fight with each other that the people can believe, then what you have is fucking caca! Tony, you got caca! Your heels and your baby faces are all over the fucking page and nobody gives a shit. Alright.
With that said, I gotta say, I did get excited as a fan when Taz and his team came out there. I really liked Taz with Ricky Starks and Brian Cage. I wish they were doing something different with them, doing something better with them. But Taz is fantastic on the mic. Cage obviously has a great look, and he can do a lot in the ring.
Starks was brilliant with that promo and shit last week or whatever.
He's impressing me more and more, just his presence. Just watching him during that promo, just his reactions to everything. He's in the moment. He's really good too.
Imagine if they had any direction.
Back tomorrow with more of this. Probably same time. Who knows? See ya.